Hello all, welcome to the session. Hope all of you are able to see and hear me. Andarki namaskaram, welcome everybody. Okay, I think we are good to go. Okay, so welcome everyone to this very important session. Many students are asking us, చాలా మంది మమ్మల్ని ఈ సెషన్ గురించి అడిగారు, డిస్కస్ చేయమన్నారు. बहुत लोग हमको पूछे कि there are lot of videos which are saying cheat codes, like what are the tricks which we can use to crack the exam and all. So today I want to discuss about some of the things. So very warm welcome to everyone. You can comment if you're ready for the session. So firstly, I want to talk about few things. So ఈ codes అనేవి వాడే ముందర, before using these codes, there are few things which you should keep in your mind. So firstly, you have to keep on preparing for the examination. That shouldn't stop. Don't completely rely on these codes. Don't completely rely on these codes. These are just for those extra marks for questions which you don't know. Okay, so the first thing is we are following the same strategy. మన ప్రిపరేషన్ స్ట్రాటజీ అనేది వీఆర్ ఫాలోయింగ్ ది సేమ్ जो हमारा प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी है, द टारगेट टू स्कोर 80-90 प्लस, वी आर फॉलोइंग दैट. So let us say 100 questions you are able to solve in the examination, or you have gone through 100 questions and you could solve 80-90 questions. The rest of the questions you are not getting an idea and there are only 15 to 30 minutes left. Then you have to follow these cheat codes. I hope all of you are understanding this part. ये part अर्थమైందని I'm hoping. ये part समझ में आया बोल के I'm thinking. So the strategy is very simple. We are using 6 methods or codes to help us solve those last questions which we don't know. మళ్ళీ అదే చెప్తున్నాను, this is only for the questions which you don't know. So first priority should be to completely attempt the questions. This should be applied only in the last 15 to 30 minutes after solving the complete paper. 1-2 rounds of paper solve करने के बाद ही this method you can apply. 1-2 rounds of paper solve जैसे करें, you can use this method. So these are the methods which we will use. Method of elimination, assertion reasoning type, match the following, selection probability of the questions, odd one out, and option substitution method. So we will be using all these methods, and with an example I will show you each and every method how you can use. But again, disclaimer I'm giving everyone, this you can use only for the questions which you don't know. అంటే మీకు క్వశ్చన్స్ తెలియని క్వశ్చన్స్కి మాత్రమే యూ కెన్ యూస్. जो क्वेश्चंस आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, जो क्वेश्चंस आप सॉल्व नहीं कर पा रहे, वही क्वेश्चंस के लिए यू हैव टू यूज दिस. हेलो ऑल, हेलो राजेशम, हेलो शौकत, हेलो फरदीन, हेलो विजय. Thank you all for joining this session. Please share this video with all your friends and keep the likes coming so that it encourages us to do more. So first let's go method by method. The first method is method of elimination. So this is actually a very simple method. Method of elimination means, suppose you have a question. Okay, like this. I'm just giving you an example. There are four options: option A, option B, option C, option D. Let us say you solve this question. మీరు అందరు ఈ question ని solve చేశారు. Solve చేశాక you are stuck with two options. Let us say you know that A option is not correct for sure. C option is not correct for sure. Then you are left with only two options. So when we start with any question, you have 25% chance. Ante enti? Out of the four options, any option can be correct. So you have a 25% chance. But when you use method of elimination, that is, you have solved the question and two options you have eliminated, the chance increases to 50%. Yeah. So out of A and C, there are only two options B and D left. So you can pick any one of them. And which is the best way to pick the option? We will see that in the next example as well. But you have to always combine it with odd one out. So you are observing here that 96 is the smallest answer. 288 is the biggest answer. 98 అన్నింటికన్నా చిన్నది, 288 అన్నింటికన్నా పెద్దది. 96 सबसे छोटा वैल्यू है, सबसे बड़ा वैल्यू 288 है. So odd one out are these two options, but according to your analysis you already eliminated A and C, so you are left with B and D. Out of B and D, the odd one out is D because this is the largest. So D option is the answer. Again, I'm giving a disclaimer. This is only for the last 15 to 30 minutes. And it might not work for all of the questions. But I would say if you use this method, at least your chance improves from 25% to up to 60%. So original chance is 25%. Up to 60% this chance improves. So this is the first method which we are using. Yes, Neptune, admissions are running. You can contact our numbers. In the description are there, and last also I will show you what all admissions are running. So please stay tuned. So this is the method of elimination, which is the first method. Now second method, assertion and reasoning. Assertion and reasoning, all of you know the question will be like this. Okay, assertion term istaru, okay, reasoning term istaru. Options are assertion and reasoning are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So second option will be A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. Third one is A is true, R is false. And fourth one is A is false, R is true. So in this, దీంట్లో according to last 10 years analysis, A and R are true, R is the correct explanation of A. 70% of the times this is the correct option. 70% of the times this is the correct option. This has the least chance. And out of these two, it's 30%. So let us say, meeku idea ne ledu question di, aapko kuch idea hi nahi hai, blindly tick A option because you have a 70% chance of getting this correct. This is for assertion and reasoning type. Yeah. Next method, match the following. This is again very interesting. Again, I will tell you a method where 60 to 70% you can use this method. Let us say they gave this, they're asking you in ascending or descending order or match the following, anything of this sort. When they give you something like 1 2 3 4 5, ila 1 2 3 4 5, or agar ye 1 2 3 4 they ask you to arrange or they ask you to match the following. Now what you need to do is observe the options and the pattern and the sequence. So first మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి ఆప్షన్స్, దాని ప్యాటర్న్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి, దాని సీక్వెన్స్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. आपको पैटर्न ऑब्जर्व करना है, सीक्वेंस ऑब्जर्व करना है. Now look at all the options. Now in these options there are three options which are saying number 1 is the first one. So according to this, in 4 options 3 options have number 1. So what you do is keep first one as number 1. Now observe the sequence in the second. For the second, first option is saying 3, second option is saying 2, the third and fourth options are saying 4 and 4. This third and fourth options are saying 4 and 4. So second may be 4. Second may be 4. Now look at the third part. The third one in the sequence. First one is 2, second one 3, third one is 2, and fourth one is 1. Now you are saying 2 is repeated 2 times. So next one might be 2. So look at the option which has 1, 4, 2 sequence. If 1, 4, 2 sequence unnadi, there is only third option. As you can see in the response sheet, third option is correct. So what are you observing? You are observing which is the most repeated. Look at this. All 3 options have first one as the first. Then there are 2 options with 4. So second one should be 4. 2 options మనకి 2 అని ఉన్నాయి థర్డ్ స్లాట్లో. సో దాని తర్వాత 2 వస్తుంది. 1, 4, 2 should be the sequence, and this is the only option with 1, 4 and 2 as the sequence. And you can see here మనకి థర్డ్ ఆప్షన్ కరెక్ట్ అని చెప్పారు. థర్డ్ ఆప్షన్ కరెక్ట్ బోలే. So this is how you do the match the following. So match the following, observe the sequence. So this is like matching. This is like the first position. This is like the second position. This is like the third position. This is like the fourth position. Now observe all options first position. First, second, third option all have 1. So 1 could be the correct one. Then observe the second position. There are 2 options with 4. So it might be 4 because 2 options are saying 4. Then look at the third position. There are 2 options with 2. So 1 is occupying first position. 4 is occupying second position. 2 is occupying third position. Which is that option? Third option. Which you can see here. It has worked here. So this is match the following. So you are observing the sequence. You are observing the position. And then you are ticking. You are saying which one have more in match the following. That is the important part here. I will come to this at the end. Now the next one is odd one out. As I showed you in the first example, whenever you are observing a question, always minimum, maximum have good chance of answer. So ఇక్కడ ఆప్షన్స్ చూడండి 5, 13, 33 and 23. కరెక్ట్. సో మినిమం 5 ఉంది, maximum 33 ఉంది. So one of these options should be correct. So either it can be minimum or it can be maximum. So 4 options लो మనం 2 options eliminate చేస్తున్నాం. हम लोग 2 option को eliminate कर रहे हैं. So odd one out, again, if you are observing plus or minus, when they give minus specifically in the options, more chance of an answer. When they give you a minimum value, maximum value, more chance of maximum value being the answer. Again, disclaimer ఏంటంటే you have to use these only in the last 15 to 30 minutes. అంటే మీకు రాని questions, whatever questions you have left or you are not getting, only for those questions you have to use this, and only 50-60% will work, right? But still it will improve your score. So this is odd one out. So always observe maximum minimum. If you are not getting any idea, tick either the maximum or the minimum. Then option substitution method, units or pattern method. Again, look at this question. Look at the options. Options, you are seeing 2x plus y is there in first two options. 2x is there in the first two options. And look at the last two options. X minus 2y, this is x plus 2y. So that means what? You are observing here that 2x and y are repeating in two options. So best chance that it could be one of the two options. These two are eliminated. And previously I told you, either it could be minimum or maximum. So you can just, tick one of these options. Okay. And in maths, especially maths subjects, maths students, మన క్లాసెస్లో కూడా చూసాము, many questions directly substitute value in options. Not specifically this question, ఈ question అది కాదు, but you can directly substitute value in the question and options. Give value in the questions, substitute and verify options. So there will be many questions like that where you might not get an idea, but direct adi manam substitute chesi check cheste you'll get it directly. If you substitute and check LHS and RHS, you will be able to get. Now coming to the last method, let us say first, using your preparation, you solved 85 to 90 questions. Okay, 85 to 90 మీరు solve చేశారు. So there are remaining questions in the exam are 70. So out of these 70, let us say you used all these methods, like method of elimination, assertion reasoning, match the following, odd one out, option substitution method. So let us say మీరు ఇంకో 40 questions you could solve using the cheat codes. Now remaining questions are 30. So, Miki 85-90 lo, let us say at least 60 are correct. You already have 60 marks. If 40 lo, I am telling you, if you use these methods or tricks, at least 15 to 20 questions will be correct. So, unko 15 to 20, or let us say even 10 is correct. And then finally, remaining 30 questions, you have to follow the probability of options. అంటే ఏంటంటే ఈ 30 క్వశ్చన్స్ మీకు అసలు ఏం ఐడియా రాలేదు, యూ డింట్ గెట్ ఎనీ ఐడియా, आपको कुछ ఐడియా नहीं है, then what you can do is, using these 30 questions, generally when you observe any paper, మీరు కీ చూస్తే ఆ 30 questions option B or C అని పెట్టండి. Give either B or C options, because more chance of success. So when you take any response sheet, generally B and C options will be more than A and D options. So remaining 30 will be pure guesses. You either give all B or all C. Don't give half B, half C. Give all B or all C. So first, using your preparation, you are solving 85-90 questions. Remaining 70 questions, you are either using the method of elimination or assertion and reasoning and match the following type, and you are solving those questions. And remaining most, if you are not able to use any method, aim pattern raledu, aim ardham kaledu, aapko kuch samajh mein nahi aa raha, then you just give B or C option. So if you combine all these, your preparation plus codes plus being smart plus guesses, that will give you the best possible score. And last minute, how can you prepare for the exam? Last minute, మీరు ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వచ్చు ఎగ్జామ్కి? For that, If you're a Spark Academy student, you need not worry. We are covering your complete preparation. For those who want offline admissions, we only have 1 or 2 seats left in every branch. Rest all batches are full. So this number you can call for offline, last few seats left. As I told you, మీరు ఈ చీట్ కోడ్స్ అన్నిటికీ వాడలేరు. యూ కాంట్ యూజ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ ఆల్, सबके लिए यूज नहीं कर सकते. These cheat codes you can only use it for questions which you don't know. First you should know 85-90 questions. So for that you require the preparation. For that we will help you. You can call 8977 525 461. You can call or WhatsApp. So there are 2 programs available for the students. One is an online course is also available. Students हो रहे थे दूरंग मुन्नारो जो लोग far off में है, you have the online course available. The link we will link it in the bio. And these are all live classes starting from morning 8 o'clock to night 9 o'clock. We have classes, continuous classes, workshops, tests, everything. You can see here, power packed content is there available for all the students who have enrolled for the online class as well as offline class. You can see here power packed content, all workshop classes, flashcards, all the grand tests which we are conducting, all the materials, everything available. Now if you only want recorded videos, meeku anta time ledu, meeku takku price lo kavali ante, there is also a booster course. Deentlo entante, in this what you can do is you have important chapter videos. So sure short higher weightage we have around 100 videos. You have some chapter wise tests, you have grand tests, and you have revision notes, and you have day wise videos. If you do these, definitely 50 to 60 plus you can get if you enroll for this course. No live classes, this is a recorded classes. Last minute big revision ki you can enroll for this course. And see again, this is the response sheet. So let's see if we can apply few of our cheat codes here. Let us see if you can apply few of the cheat codes here. Now look at this question, Amma. This question, look at the options: 2.4, 2.4, 2.3, 2.3, 3, 12, 15, 12. Now observe, what is the common in the first slot? First slot lo common is 2.4. Second slot lo common is 12. Which has 2.4 and 12? Which has 3.4 and 12? Either first or third. Like that. And see again. Pick a question randomly here. Pick a question randomly here. Observe this question. Least 300. Highest 1800. Highest only was the final answer. Least is 300. Highest 1800. Highest is only the answer. It might not work for all, but you know, if you don't have any idea, again see here, 5, 145, 150, 155, highest was the answer again. Now look at this here, 158, 216, this is 432, 336, highest didn't work here. So sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work, but 50-60% of the times this will work. Now look at this here, MGR is there in all the options. 1 is by 3, 1 is into 3, 1 is 4, 1 is by 4. So if you observe which one is the odd one out, MGR is already there. They gave denominator here. So denominator is given only in this question. So logically denominator highest is 4. So that is why this is there. And many match the following also you can see here. Many questions like this you can see here. Now let us say this question you don't have any idea. See B option or C option I told you. Maximum if you count, it will be either B or C. And see again here, they gave a negative, they gave a root. So one of this will be the answer. So like that, you can, use these codes to do it. Again, see here, highest is the answer. So like that. So these are some of the codes which you can use to crack the exam. But again, disclaimer is you have to use these codes only after solving all the questions. Anta solve chesaka, then you start using these codes. Right? In that way, you can maximize this score. Chala maximize cheyochu. You will get more marks. So I hope this class was useful for you, and